You know what? I think I cracked the code about being the black sheep and how they always say that they don't like us and everything like that. I cracked the code. They do like us. But because they've been trained to not like us, that they have to stick to that side of not liking us. Because basically, it's like our whole lives when we've been with this family, like pretty much like the majority, like childhood into adulthood, they were trained, like the family was trained to not like us, to dislike us, to disrespect us, to treat us as if we were like less than human, to just look at us as unlikable, to a point where like they didn't even want to like give us a chance. But then once they started spending time with us and everything, and they started to see our personality, we started to grow into our own, growing into our own personality, developing our character. And a lot of black sheeps, like we have a great sense of humor. We're cool as hell, very down to earth. And then when they start to get to know us more, they're like, you know what, damn, like this person is actually a cool ass person. Like this person is dope as fuck. Like I'll actually like them. Like they're funny as hell. They make me laugh. They're cool to talk to. They're cool to be around. Like they just cool as hell. But because they were trained not to like us, and because of how they treated us before, they would feel weird to kind of like go back on their energy and basically like start fucking with us after they used to fuck with us. You know what I'm trying to say? Like basically they spend all of this time abusing us and bullying us, and then when they finally realize how cool we are, how down to earth we are, and how likable we really are, they don't want to have to like, piggyback on how or contradict how they treat us now versus how they used to treat us then. So that's why they stick to that side and basically stick to not liking us, because they just feel like it's peer pressure from the family or to treat us a certain way. Like you ever seen off of Family Guy when it was like in the earlier seasons when Meg was driving Peter around and everything, and Meg and Peter had like got along, and Peter, like Meg was like, well, now that you got your license back, you can go back to treating me like crap. And Peter was like, you know what, you and I are going to be secret best friends. I have to kind of like treat you a certain way in front of the family, because of peer pressure and everything, but actually you're actually really cool. That's kind of what it's like they like us, but they don't want to like be known that they don't want it to be known that they actually like us, because then it makes them look crazy. It makes them look weird. It's like, if you like them, then why did you treat them that way? And on top of that, a lot of times they're too prideful to admit that they were wrong for treating us that way. They're too prideful to actually humble themselves and apologize to us for how they treated us. And they're too prideful to give up their, dynamic position and role in the family, because the minute that they start sticking up for the black sheep and start defending the scapegoat, all of a sudden they're not safe anymore. So they're like, I'd rather just defend my position and stick in this role and continue to treat the scapegoat the way that we're supposed to treat the scapegoat, instead of actually doing the right thing, the righteous thing, and being cool with them. So yeah, baby, even though they say they don't like us, they do. They like us a lot. They hella like us. They say they don't respect us, they do. They respect us hellas, but they just don't want to admit that. So just know that you are likable, you are respectable, you are definitely, most definitely lovable, even if they want to try to like allow the peer pressure to get in the way. So toot your own horn, toot your own horn, baby, because you dope as fuck.